If you have enough personal data on somebody, you're able to predict what it is that they're going to do. You can tell what they might be passionate about, but mostly you can tell what they fear. And if you can tell what someone fears, then you can manipulate them and you can move them in particular directions. Data is collected on citizens in every possible way. Data is collected through surveillance cameras. Data is collected from television sets. They don't even necessarily need to be super smart television sets. Data is collected from voter records. It's collected from how much power do you use in your house and how much water do you use in your house. In pre-crisis Britain, we got really used to all of our services being free. Everything suddenly became free that was digital. But what people forgot is that if you're not paying for it, then you're the product being sold.
Someone's hacking us! Find them! Go!
If technology brings out the worst in capitalism, capitalism brings out the worst in technology. Senior academic Alfie tells us how big business repurposes big data.
Historically, what's happened, of course, is that people have traded their privacy for their convenience as smartphones and other kinds of technology came in and became mass-consumed, mass-used items and technological objects. Gradually, people were so attracted to the affordances of these technologies that privacy kind of retreated into the background and into a state we've got now where it's essentially gone. Having this access to this data...
If you're feeling out of your depth or like you could use a breather, you can always call on your new teammates to step in. It's your call.
That's the advantage of working together instead of alone.
Fear over what they can do with the data, they can track anyone, find anyone, see what every individual is doing at any point in time. But I think there's even deeper reasons why this data empowers these huge companies to control our society and make it do things. So lots of...
Here.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area. That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
CTOS AR, data reconstruction in progress.
Oh my days, this kind of thing could help us out big time.
You're right, we definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit, for some reason I can't clone it to our servers. Alright, access the network here and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one. CTOS up there.
I've got your back.
I've had enough! Stop now! Drop it! Now! Do you want to die? Requesting backup. Prepare yourself! Suspect is in. Watch yourself! Target's not here. Suspect is nearby. Go. You're just making this work.
Don't use fire! Fuck that, the shot!
The importation of all dairy products is forbidden. Persons found in
Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
drone, begin search.
The demands of being a DedSec operative are all consuming, so taking app gigs is a good way to make some extra quid that works around your new schedule. Lots of people will pay well to have their sensitive packages handled with care, and some will even pay you for deliveries. Ha ha!
There's no sign of them. Send a description with the report. In the event of a terrorist attack or follow the instructions of security and emergency response officials.
Provide cover. What a fuck. Fuck. I'll have a look.
How are we supposed to get this AR stuff?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I could recalibrate it to the DedSec network and clone my own version.
Yeah, that's cool, but how am I supposed to get the server off the fucking roof?
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
Turning our focus back on the look at my former employer, the GBB.
And so what exactly makes someone a heavy lifter?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
Become a tool.
Obviously, robot prick.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates.
Conditions of anonymity for their own safety. Here's disinformation and media expert Charles, who's seen free broadcasters built up by journalists and torn down by demagogues all over the world.
So before the media fragmented, there was this voice of authority that was trusted and worthy of trust. Then what we ended up with is a really commercial model where whether you're talking about an app on a smart device or whether you're talking about a broadcaster, the most important thing is to keep you in that environment for the longest amount.
Oh, they have a beastly drone friend. I mean, The person looks sufficient too. Occupation? Check. Drone? Check. This could be the one.
You look like you could stand up and fight for these streets.
You're DedSec, right? Got a situation you can help with.
Maybe, if we're not too busy. What's up?
Clan Kelly helped me pay a medical bill, and I've been working off the debt. Problem being, they keep adding to what I owe, and are basically using me like an indentured servant.
Alright. I'll tell my crew.
Clan Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there.
Got it.
Out on the edges, there was this story about when they would take the house by force, they would...
This is London Calling. You're listening to me, Tash, on Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. This time we're turning our focus back on the media to look at my former employer, the GBB. As we know, the broadcaster has been through a lot of changes since the Hassani government gave in to pressure from his corporate backers and privatised the corporation. Today, the GBB is a shadow of its former self. It's become a tool used by the government to circulate fake news and misinformation. So how did we get here? Where did it all go wrong?
Oh my days, look at this fucking setup. When did the Kellys get their shit together?
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelly would have stored the debt records on. Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation. While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
Nothing here. I'll check another area.
I'm not seeing anyone. Vehicle locked down, now! Oh my days!
Right, you can erase all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black and, more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Sick.
Someone is controlling that vehicle. Drone, start searching.
Nothing here. I'll check another area.
I don't see shit. There's nothing here. Fuck, I couldn't be anywhere. No.
Clear.
Clear in here.
Look over there. I'm not here. Clear.
No one.
Go to look
Moving
for
on.
another place.
If the shithead's gone, then it's not my problem anymore.
Stop! Fucking try to stop this for good. It will be my pleasure to kill you.
Checking it out.
Closing in. Right, going for a look. Ah!
I'll blow your fucking head off.
My friend, you should give up. Taking fire!
You fucked with the wrong people.
I'm bleeding
Check
badly.
the hiding spot. Running out of patience.
I need cover.
I'll have a look. I'll have a look.
Checking it out.
The first of us head out that way. Go. Don't go shooting. Stay back.
Shots fired! Over here!
Can't do this anymore.
I'm under fire!
I'm in real trouble here. I can't get up. Ah!
Shit!
I'm so fucked right now.
cannabis and fentanyl together at last through the miracle of genetics.
Shit. I've been going to the wrong parties.
Transfer complete.
We wiped your debt with the Kellys.